Okay guys, welcome to our show. Guess where we're at today, Bryce?
Well, I'm not surprised. It's going to be about baseball or softball.
Oh, this is the farthest we've traveled to do a Goose in the Wild show.
It was a long drive.
Boy. Hey, we're down here in
That's
Richfield.
'cause Rob did most of the talking.
We're down here in Richfield, Utah.
Richfield?
And we heard that the top pitchers were down here in Richfield, so we wanted to come down and do some scouting.
For pitching?
For pitching.
Okay. All right.
Is this
Top
how you hold
pitchers
it?
in the state.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to hold one of these.
I was going to say, I don't think we're looking at one right now.
No, Bryce.
What?
Not that kind of pitching.
Say what?
If you'll scan right over here, you'll see our topic
before we
today.
do that, do you think our audience has already figured out from the clanking what we're talking about?
Bryce, can you get a shot of his socks, by the way, just to
Yeah.
show the viewers what I've been riding with for 3 hours?
I'm glad you said that because it's important to show Goose.
Ooh. Up at Westlake, I was coach attitude with the socks,
How do
baby.
you hold the thing, by the way, Coach?
Well, this is a two-seamer.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you go across here. Okay, you got to find the horseshoe.
All right, we'll be right back. Go ahead.
Find the horseshoe.
What?
Find the horseshoe on the ball.
Horseshoe.
Okay, and you come here, and that'll be a four-seamer.
I'm all about the
Okay, well,
four-seater.
that's the hint, and that's the actual sport.
We're doing down here today.
This is Steve Ellis. He's the president of the Northern Association.
Okay.
His wife's the secretary treasurer. Dot Ellis. This is Dennis Ohms. He's the president of the Southern Association. His wife is also the secretary treasurer of the Southern.
Nice to meet you.
Dennis is a salesman for all the stuff, game-related items. He lives in St. George.
Cedar City.
Cedar City, same difference.
That's like saying Spanish and pace, isn't it? That ain't the same
Stephen and his
difference,
wife
baby.
is from Grantville.
Spanish and American fork.
That's
you got
right.
fork in the name.
That's right.
Yeah, we live in Grantsville.
And I'm the regional director, as you know when you called me and found out.
Yep.
So
And do you know where you live, Gary?
Salem, Utah.
Okay.
And we
Where do you live, Rob?
1 for 3.
On your friend's count?
But close only counts in horseshoes.
Oh, yeah.
right. There you go.
Yeah, it only counts in horseshoes. That's
we're having
good.
a state championship down here in Richfield, Utah, and
Wow. Well, thanks for
the
having us.
Southern's the host of it, and we'll let you guys do what you need to do.
So who are better pitchers, the Southerners or the Northerners in Utah?
It's a split.
Southerners.
You're trying to cause trouble, aren't you?
We
that
got
like
this, we
East
got
Coast,
this
West
next in line.
East Coast, West Coast?
The only thing,
He's an old hockey player, and he wants to see if this is really a sport or not. So we got to convince him this is a real sport.
Oh.
Over a year or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
of
make
course,
your,
I don't know if we want to do that with Goose. Remember what happened when you were a baby with a horseshoe?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
just make yourself to home. They've got
We're
some
going to have you
snacks
throw
there.
down on the camera, huh?
Oh, that sounds good.
I want to have a pitch off between the baseball player
And the hockey
player.
captain.
They got
We
competition
got an
in their
extra court
blood.
down there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm still pitching, so I'm going to leave you for a minute. And
Okay.
How are you doing so
thanks
far?
for coming down.
You up in the rankings today?
I am. I've
Won them all
won them all
today.
today so far.
Wow.
But now I got the
was a
now I got the
couple
top dogs,
behind,
so we'll see what
okay.
Oh,
happens.
the top dog.
Good luck
Yeah.
to you.
Thank you.
I've got to make myself, I got to go keep score, so you guys just make yourself to home, and
You got to get ready.
When you
Okay.
pitching, Gary?
I'm pitching probably in about 20 minutes.
That's when the
half hour.
top dogs start pitching?
That's when the men's 40-foot championship bracket goes.
If Rob will act like Vanna White, maybe we can
Vanna
make
White
this interesting.
poses?
Yes. Okay, here you have this.
The magnet horseshoe?
Yeah, that's the Babe Magna horseshoe, and it already found Mother Goose, so it does work.
That's right.
We have shoes that are made in Canada, China, the United States. There's two different types of shoes. There's a cast shoe that they make out of molten metal that they cast in like a sand casting.
Now I want to see if Rob can figure out which one that is without any prompting. Can you guess which one the cast one is? That's not it.
Oh.
That would be a rubber sole, not exactly cast iron.
I'm going to go with, if I was going to go with a cast shoe, and this is just me, I'm going to go with this one.
Is he right?
That one is a cast shoe.
Oh,
Okay.
good
Hey,
bam, baby.
1 for 1.
Well, I had a 50-50 shot on that. It wasn't.
Now you have to pick the drop forward shoe, and the drop forward shoe is like the old cowboy show where the blacksmith pulls the horseshoe out of the fire, and he takes the and hammers on it. Actually, the process is taking a solid metal shoe, a solid piece of metal, and hammering it into the shape.
All right, let's see if he's 2 for 2.
I think you missed on that one. I'll give you an idea.
Close.
Here's one right here.
That's one.
And
can you tell?
Well, here's my first question. My first question is: do all the you say regulation horseshoe and whatnot? Do they all have to be the same weight?
No, the weights can vary a little bit. They can't be over a maximum.
Excuse me, just a minute. I got a bug. I got to check out.
That can be a maximum of 2 pounds 10 ounces.
So it's a matter of the thrower's choice if he likes a heavier one, less one.
And then it's 7 3/4 inches is the maximum, and 7 1/4 inches on the side. The opening cannot be greater than 3 1/2 inches.
Now, no one would ever make one smaller than 3 1/2 inches.
Yes, they do.
Why would you pitch one with a less chance of ringing?
Okay. This one is 1/8 of an inch narrower.
Oh, is it?
But as you can compare the tips of this one,
let me get a shot of that.
This one here, this tip sticks out further, and it's an angle more for the shoe going in. This one here will hit on the stake. They all might, but it will hit on the stake sometimes and bounce off. This one will hit and slide into it.
Okay.
Now, as this shoe gets used longer, these points tend to curl a little bit more. Like this shoe here looks like has a bigger hook in here. This one hooks a little bit more, and it actually will open up to the 1 1/2 inch opening, or 3 1/2 inch opening. So it has a little bit different design to it. And it's one of the oldest shoes that are manufactured here on the table. A lot of times the shoes have significance because of names. This horseshoe is called the Ted Allen horseshoe. Mr. Allen won 10 world championships, since passed away. Has the record of consecutive ringers at 76 consecutive ringers.
Oh, holy smokes.
And
Was
without
that
a
at the
miss.
40-foot distance?
At 40 foot.
See how I threw that like I could talk horseshoes?
Yeah.
40
Yeah,
foot?
you know horseshoes. Do they have horses' hooves this big?
Clydesdales?
Yeah, the Clydesdale. We've got
So a
that too.
Clydesdale could wear one of those shoes?
No.
No.
Actually, the Clydesdale horseshoe would be a little larger than.
All right.
All right, let's say you wanted to show your bling as a horseshoe throwing kind of guy. What's the Mercedes of horseshoes? What's the bomb diggity? Show off the bling of all horseshoe throwing.
Boy, that is an LA talk.
Yeah, that's.
Dennis, what does bling mean?
Well, that's like the flashy lights and all that kind
Beautiful.
of stuff. And,
The Cadillac.
The
the
Mercedes.
Cadillac.
The Ferrari of.
The most you can spend on a horseshoe, maybe.
this is the bullseye horseshoe, and it runs about 20% more than any other horseshoe. And it has the name of Alan Francis.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
Alan
the world
Francis.
champ.
Mr. Francis is the world champion.
He's the world champ, baby.
Alan Francis.
And Mr. Francis at the World Horseshoe Tournament this last year, I think it was 133 ringers out of 144 throws.
Wow.
He missed 11 ringers.
May I ask you a question? What would a horseshoe like this Cadillac of horseshoes, the Bomb Diggity horseshoe, what would this cost him?
It's about $80 a pair.
A pair.
What do you think of that, Goose?
See, and you just spent how much for the Navy SEALs watch?
That's a Navy SEAL underwater demolition team watch.
Okay, and
you
how
never
much-
know when you're going to do underwater
And
demolition.
how much did you pay?
I didn't. I had someone else buy it for me.
Oh,
Celebrity
yeah,
talent.
you cheapskate, yeah. Okay, the steaks.
We need to have, these are a portable set of steaks.
Can I feel that?
They run $32 for that.
Holy
I have
crud, feel that, Goose.
I have a permanent set of
They're heavier than you think.
Ooh,
Hey,
good,
take a shot at
good
Rob's.
workout, baby.
Take a shot at Rob's.
Good
head.
I'll
workout.
parry it.
Good.
Howard Perry.
Good workout.
Now here, you get the larger ones. If you're going to make this,
Now it's even.
That's a good
that's a
workout,
permanent
man.
set,
That's a
and this
good
would be a
workout.
portable set. We
Not-
have.
These
so
are
we
actually
can
really heavy,
protect the
Bryce.
individual.
They're not like they look. They're heavy.
These are cut on an angle, so you can, if you're going to the canyon or
Okay.
out to the Great Salt Lake or something like that, Utah Lake, you can drive those
I
in
don't
and
think you
pull them back
I
out.
always find the rock in the ground. If I drive a tent stake, it don't matter. I bend, I find the rock every time.
And these are then for setting up putting in a block of railroad tie or cement and putting them permanent in your backyard.
Are you sure they're not to support like foundation or something? They weigh. I mean, a bridge support or something there.
Okay.
And then is one of the other tools that you need is you have this fine little tool like this.
Picker-upper?
I think
And
it's
this
for hot dogs.
Okay,
is for picking up your horseshoes.
So you don't have to bend over and pick up your
Oh,
horseshoe.
so when guys who got
Real athletic sport.
Bad backs.
Bad backs.
That helps it too.
Does anybody wear custom shoes for this sport? Or?
The shoes aren't a little custom, but then we, you know, we have to have
steel tube boots or something?
No, we have to have your, you know, National Horseshoe Association
Well, let's see that
jacket.
Whenever I see that logo, that's what I think, National Horseshoe Association.
Yep. How many times have you seen that?
You've never seen that, Rob.
In LA, horseshoes.
You've never seen that.
Oh, Los Angeles is the horseshoe
and
capital
of course,
of the
we got to
world.
have a shirt. But then sometimes we customize our shirts too. And
Read that out loud for me.
Well, it says Dr. Ohms. Pitching is my practice.
That's good.
All right, we're going to take our first break and then we'll be back. And don't you go anywhere. Hey, one thing we want to know, are there any who's in horseshoe pitchers here today?
they are.
Who we got?
We have the best players. Right now out here, we've got the ladies warming up. And sweeping the court over there is Jennifer Bunker. She's our defending state champion. She's won the state champion 5 times already.
So, Jennifer, why do you do this? I mean, it looks like there's mainly men out here today.
Yes.
And so what's the attraction for a woman?
I enjoy it, and it helps that I'm good as well.
I love that. What do you think about that, Rob?
It's all about the W for me.
Rob, it sounds like she's as humble as you are. Doesn't it?
Hey, it's not bragging if you can back it up, Goose. Keep that in
No brag,
perspective.
no
But
fact.
seriously.
And you
That's
don't
right.
and you don't have to be the biggest gal down here, right?
That's right.
I
you
know, check it out. I'm
Look how
barely
short
taller
I
than a
am.
guest. I'm enjoying the moment.
What would be a good pitch for you out of 10?
Out of 10.
5 out of 10. I'm at 51%.
51%.
She knows
Okay.
exactly. Wow, just like baseball, you know exactly.
Exactly. All right. Okay, you're getting ready to pitch now?
Yep, we're gonna go. in a
Okay,
minute.
we're going to let her get concentrated. Thanks for being on our show.
Yeah, thank you.
What was that she just called out for score?
6. She got 2 ringer
Okay,
6.
so that's how you score that.
Ringer 3.
Well, we got the high pointer, and your name is what?
Lance Bodley.
Welcome to our show. One quick question. What's the key to success in horseshoes?
You gotta, when you let go of that shoe with your arm, it's gotta be going right to the peg,
Right to the target.
right to the target.
Beautiful. And that's anything in any sport. Right to the target, right?
Right.
Aim for the target.
Okay.
You miss the peg, you're gonna get anything usually.
Beautiful. Thanks for being on our show.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, when you just pointed to me, what was in your hand?
Well,
At SSC indicated
That
this
was
is how they
kinda
feed
weird.
us.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Rob.
Okay, guys. We're going to get a young guy's perspective on pitching shoes. What gets a young kid excited about pitching shoes?
Probably the awards and the trophies.
Oh, I
It's a
hadn't
lot of
thought
fun.
about the awards and trophies. I used to, when them tournaments in softball, that was an incentive, you know, to do well and make the all-tourney team and get a trophy and then to get a team trophy.
This isn't a team sport. Well, I guess it can be.
Yeah,
Have
when
you
they
guys
do
ever
doubles.
played as a team?
Yeah, we have.
Doubles.
When was that?
Thursday.
All
Okay,
right.
so you got started when you was how old?
9.
9. Is that because your dad was pitching shoes?
Yep.
Rumor has it you've been in 5 world championships. Have you ever won a world championship in your division?
I did once 2007 in Gillette, Wyoming.
And what did you place?
First.
Oh, nice.
That means
It's
you
all
won
about.
it.
Have you ever won a world championship in your division?
I did once 2007 in Gillette, Wyoming.
And what did you place?
First.
Oh, nice.
That means
It's all
you won
about.
Yeah.
So now, did that mean you already got a scholarship from that?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Wow. He's already got a world champion.
Horseshoe U on his way.
Congratulations. What do you think about that, Goose? He won the world championship.
Hey,
He's the best in the world.
Horseshoes is your baby. Go for it, right?
Yep.
See?
Actually,
Yep.
It's all about the passion, Goose.
He became the best. It's all about drive and passion. That's right.
Ringer 4.
Oops.
Oops.
Right there.
Right there.
he never told us that, Goose.
No, I think
He was a state champion and his dad was a state
he's
champion.
pretty humble. Are there any who's in horseshoe pitchers here today?
They are.
Who we got?
We have the best players.
Dennis.
Right there.
What's that?
You want a good personal story for horseshoes?
I do, actually.
Good horseshoes?
Because I don't want to listen to Goose all day, so go ahead.
I was weird about 6 years ago. 3 years ago, I met this lady keeping score over under the little green tent, or umbrella.
Got her.
That was good about the
I
first.
met her here, and we've been married for 3 years now.
Oh!
So you hooked up at a horseshoe tournament? I like that. I met my wife on our show. She was a viewer of our show.
That's great.
One of the 10 viewers we have.
What do you mean 10 viewers, Bryce? We got more than 10.
I was going to say, I don't think we're
We
up
got
to
at least 11 or 12.
that. Yep. Maybe not after this show.
Well, this is Goose.
Okay.
And Goose has got, I gave him the most unique pair
All right.
because of his attire.
Ah, good point.
You know, and I thought that a match that because the top and the bottom kind of
got
are
a
matched
color.
like that.
Guess what? Utah, BYU.
Okay. He's going to play against himself.
Okay, and then over here.
How much do you weigh in at first, Goose?
I'm at 215.
Okay, weighing in at 215. All right, now who we got over there, Dan?
And here we got, he's getting ready and doing his pre-warm-up exercises.
You think it's going to help?
No.
I've seen ballerinas do that.
Getting pumped for the horseshoe.
But weighing in at, what was his weight?
169, 13% body fat.
Okay, 169 against 215 has nothing to do with the game of horseshoes. I'll let you know. That's where you're throwing at.
Did you see that, Rob?
Yeah,
I'm not
that
sure
would
if you
help
knew
a
that.
couple throws ago, don't you
Did you
think?
see that?
Oh, you're really going to hang out there. Wow. This is drama, folks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good shoe, good shoe. Almost
He
there.
didn't even move.
Good shoe, Goose. Good shoe.
Oh, yes.
Oh, a leaner.
Wait. He gets the throw still.
You're excited
really
like a
suggest
kid.
you
You got to knock him off. Well. What? Okay.
Oops.
That's not what you're aiming for.
Right
Show
here
him
now,
again.
right here, right here, right here.
He thought he was aiming for the
Bryce,
board.
this is a lot harder than it looks.
Apparently. Oh! You almost got him.
Ooh.
Let's see who won this round.
Take a look. Look at Utah. Look at Utah leaning, baby.
Yeah.
Leaning. How many
1
points?
point,
Oh,
1 point
oh, it's not
still.
3?
But no. Then you've got your blue shoe
My blue shoe
is right in there too. You got 2 points.
Okay, so what's the old rumor about a leaner being better?
Yeah.
Well, a leaner, they used to count a leaner as 2 points,
Okay.
but that ended in 1919.
What? I'm not that old. And I've heard about a leaner counting
Yeah,
for 2.
that has persisted. 1919, the National Horseshoe Association was organized, and they couldn't distinguish what a leaner was.
Oh.
Because if this shoe is like this, and this shoe is like that,
Are they leaners?
then are they leaners? Then of course we might have had back in that era a fight go on if the red Utah people.
They could have had a fight if they kept that.
They would have said, mine leans more than yours does.
Right, see?
And so I deserve the point. And no, they decided then that close counts in horseshoes within 6 inches is a point, whether it's leaning or there.
Right. Okay, you have the Good Sportsman Award. Every show they pick on me. They have the police dogs bite me. They send me down a zip line.
Really?
Yes, we do. We're wondering how we can pick on him. Oh, it's... Wow, go get him. Fetch.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
I'm done with this. All right, horseshoes.
There's always a poor loser in every sport there is. Always a poor loser.
Yes,
look at him. Look at this mug.
He's not used to losing.
Look at this mug. Look.
We're going to do the LA Frisbee style.
Oh, better be careful now.
There.
Safe. Wow, good grouping of your shots.
Now you mentioned we can get a slider. Now if Rob's shoe hits mine closer to the stake, does that count?
Yes, if you were close there, when we dig down you'll find that you were close there. He could have knocked your horseshoe onto the stake.
So doing that LA Frisbee type, not very good, is it?
No,
well, I don't know. Let's take a look down at the stake.
Okay. Wow. I guess we didn't see this very closely because look what we ended up with.
Winner!
Okay, here's mine. There it is.
Now, what would they call that, Dennis? You've never seen that in your life, have you? Someone's shoe that ended up like on top like that?
Twice. That is a miracle shoe.
I'm a miracle story.
That's
right
pretty much
there
the end of the game, right?
Okay. Come here, see this ringer.
Someone got a ringer?
Yeah, right
Someone.
here. Who's got a ringer on me?
I don't believe it.
Okay, let's look. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at that. And here's
Maybe he's a ringer.
He is.
Maybe he actually does know how to play this.
I asked him, I said, is he a ringer?
Well, actually at Weber State, years ago, my partner and I won the horseshoe doubles.
Oh, the truth comes out. Now the money's on the table. Now you find out you're getting hustled, Rob. How's that feel?
Dude, I blow at this.
Okay, we want to close the show. We want to thank our guests, Gary Wood, Dennis Ohms, and oops, one got away.
Don't go out there.
Don't go out there while they're pitching.
Come here.
Can you believe they just ran out there while the horseshoes were getting pitched?
They got what they deserved.
I don't have to look too far from this time at least. Oh, look at this. We got a double ringer.
Are you happy now?
Yeah. See what you made us do? They told us not to come out here.
In spite of the injuries, it has been a great day, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been a great day, Bryce. Take a look up there at the red rock.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
It's a beautiful day.
Ooh, you know, have a great day, guys, and remember, we love you.
We truly do.
We'll see you on our next show.